Good afternoon and welcome to CCD here in Windhoek. We are all together for the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series. Capricorn Eagles from Namibia, Zimbabwe and Uganda. They'll be playing for the next 5 days, 6 days. Final will be next week Tuesday. And they'll be having a round robin tournament. I think each playing each other twice or 3 times, is it? And then the top 2 sides will be playing in the final next week Tuesday, so we're looking forward to it. We've got a new venue for this game, CCD grounds in Windhoek, and with me also a new voice in the commentary box, Nicole Lofteaton. Nicole, welcome. This is your home ground. Tell us a little bit about the wicket, what we can expect.
Thank you first off. It's the dimensions of the field. It's not a very big field first off, so the batters can capitulate on that a bit. Otherwise, the wicket, it will probably be a bit slower than usually I expect, because there hasn't really been a lot of cricket here in the past couple of weeks, so yeah.
Yeah, and I had a look actually for the women's game. Luckily, we don't need the big dimensions. They use smaller boundaries, and they also play a lot shorter, 75 minutes. Where in the men's game it's 85 minutes, the cut-off. So 75 minutes, the same rules. If they don't bowl their 20 overs in the allotted 75 minutes, then they have to have one fielder inside the circle, extra inside the circle for the remainder of the overs after the 75 minutes is finished. Also, they only have 4 fielders outside the circle after the 6 overs. So from over 7 to 20, only 4 fielders outside the circle. So those are, I think, the main changes between the normal men's T20 and women's T20 for our listeners that don't know that. And apart from that, it's the normal laws of cricket that are in play. Nicole, just sort of looking at the outfield here, we saw you guys playing on a really fast outfield at CC. Where's that? United the other day, United field. This outfield looks to be a little bit slower. What's your experience on that?
It is a little bit slower than the other fields in town. In the afternoon, when it's quite hot, when the field's a bit drier as well, I'd say not some dew on it as well, so I think in the afternoon it can be a bit quicker than usually, but it still looks like it's not going to be the quickest of outfields today.
Okay, thanks Nicole, and we're going to go across quickly and have a look at the toss, see who won the toss, what they've decided to do. Marianne, is that mic the right height for you? That's fine, 100%. Welcome in Namibia. Hope you have a great stay, firstly.
Thank you.
And then secondly, you've won the toss, decided to have a bat. Is that just a preference? You normally bat first or something from the wicket?
It's a bit half and a half. The wicket looks good. It's not wet, it's very dry. And so I think we'll do well if you bat first. Yep.
Okay, and you're coming in with a fairly experienced side today?
Yeah, we've got a good mix of a couple of our guys who are experienced and also some under-19 ladies who've also done well. So we have just tried to combine to make it a good team.
Okay, 100%. Thanks a lot. Good luck, and we'll chat to you later.
Thank you. Thanks.
And the Namibian, the Capricorn Eagles captain, Irene van Zyl. Irene, you bowling first. I know last time you played Zimbabwe, they also elected to bat first. What would your preference have been on this wicket?
Well, Trev, we would have bowled first as well, with some experienced guys who have played here before, and the track looks amazing. We would have batted for secondly as well, so we're happy with how the toss went, and we want to make the use of this. Make use of the possibility to bowl first.
Okay, and just if we have a look at your side and your history against Zimbabwe, Obviously, a few years back, they were having quite easy games against us as the Capricorn Eagles. But you've been improving as it's been going along, and I'm sure you've made some more improvements. You're looking forward to testing yourselves against them?
Definitely. September 2021 is something of the past, which we failed against them in the qualifier finals. We've worked terribly hard as a side. We've improved again, leaps and bounds. New day, new tournament, new game. So we're looking forward.
Oh, well, good luck, and we'll chat to you later.
Thanks, Trev.
Okay, so that was the toss. The Zimbabwe ladies winning the toss, deciding to bat first. They enjoy batting first. Just having a look at that wicket, it looks like it's quite well rolled. So, yeah, but interesting. Irene van Zyl, the Capricorn Eagles captain, she said she would have bowled first. They like bowling first, yeah? What is your sort of take on that, Nicole? Batting or bowling first?
I certainly agree with bowling first on this field, actually, because of the smaller dimensions, it makes it more difficult to defend on this field. And if the wind can start blowing later in the afternoon, it could play a big factor as well. So, yeah, I'd actually also bowl first, maybe, if I could make the choice.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's the views there of Nicole Lofty-Eaton, Richelieu Eagles player, and yeah, also Nicole will be with us this afternoon, giving his opinion on certain things. We'll have a bit of a chat later to him about the state of the game in Namibia and all sorts. Shortly we'll be going across for the national anthems. The Deputy Minister of Sport is also here. So, yeah, it's a great day. And just for everyone there at home, the series, the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series between the Capricorn Eagles of Namibia, Zimbabwe and Uganda, and it is powered by Women's Cricket Zone. So, yeah, we're going to have a great week's cricket, and we hope you enjoyed with us. And we're going across now for the national, to have a look. The team's going to meet the Deputy Minister, and then also we will have the national anthems.
May leaders be example.
And see the two umpires taking the field there after the national anthems, while the deputy minister meeting the teams. Two umpires today is Laurits Hako, whose voice you might have heard in the previous commentary sessions, and then also Esau Haynes from Walvis Bay. Two of the up-and-coming umpires in Namibian cricket. See the Deputy Minister meeting the Zimbabwean players. The gentleman on the left is Mr. Polly Nagongo. He's the Vice President of Namibian Cricket. Polly does a great job. He's also very much involved with the cricket here at the CCD grounds. He's basically taken it under his wing and he manages it. Puts in a lot of time here, puts in a lot of effort, and there's been a great improvement here. So yeah, great to see Polly here today as well, out to watch the game, and I'm sure he'll be really proud of what he sees here taking place today. Really proud of the field that's been presented, and really proud that they can be part of the Namibian Capricorn Eagles journey into the future. Nicole, national anthem. What is it like standing at the World Cup and hearing your country's national anthem playing?
Oh, well, it's a pretty special feeling, definitely. I mean, goosebumps from head to toe, definitely. So it's always a special feeling representing your country in some kind of sport. So we try to cherish all the moments that we put the eagle on our chest. So yeah, it's definitely one of the most special feelings I've had in my life.
And I'm sure the ladies would have also felt it there, ready to play Zimbabwe. I think Zimbabwe is probably their oldest foe if we look at women's cricket. They've played many series against Zimbabwe, and they've been improving, got closer and closer, and I think the time is almost there. Maybe it's there where we'll see Namibia, the Capricorn Eagles, starting to win a couple of games. You know, that's the way you gauge yourself. You've got to have opposition to gauge yourself against, and I think that the Eagles will be looking to do that as we see them taking the field. The Capricorn Eagles will be fielding first. For Zimbabwe, the two batsmen, Shane Myers, number 10 on her back, and Chip Trepano, number 65 on her back. So those are the two openers. Coming in at number 3, Marianne Musonda, the captain. She's an experienced batsman, scored a lot of runs in the Zimbabwean women's side, and we're looking to her to. They'll be looking to her to play an important role in this tri-series. Yeah, so the two batters out in the middle now is Shane Myers, Chip Trepano. Yeah, it looks like they're both right-handed batsmen. No. Trepano, left-hander. Myers, right-hander. And as Welcome Watile will be opening the bowling for the Capricorn Eagles. So Welcome Watile in from the northern end of the ground, the city end. And the other end, the southern end of the ground, is known as the Baines end. We see umpire Hako showing the scorers. Are they ready? The other umpire, they're ready, and he will call play. So the first ball, Mortile. On the pads, they get through for the leg by there. So the ball goes out to the square leg area. So Zimbabwe off the mark with a leg by.
I feel it's a good start for Namibia actually. It seems like there's some energy on the ball from Wilker there. So that's always a good and positive start when you're opening up the innings for your team.
Yeah, definitely. And as a bowler as well, I know, I used to bowl many overs. That first over or that first couple of deliveries, you don't really know how you're feeling until you've bowled it.
Yeah, definitely. There's always some nerves on the first ball of the game, especially of a new series, first games of the year. So definitely there's some nerves.
Yeah, and that's some good fielding there. Sunay Wittmann diving to her left. They had extra cover. Yeah, so fairly conventional field at this stage. No slips in place, no catches really in place. Very much an offside type field. Good delivery again. Great length.
Yeah, very surprising to see the Yorker so early on in the innings. It's definitely something good to see as well, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. You don't often see a Yorker at this stage of the game, but I think it's a delivery that's effective right throughout the innings. And most batters, especially now, will not be expecting it, so will struggle with it. Normally later down the innings, you see the guys working, or you see the players working it down to the square boundaries or the fine boundaries. There again we saw that outfield slightly slow, that ball pulling up, but no, definitely missed her length a little, but probably going for the Yorker again, just over pitched.
Yeah, presumably I also think she went for the Yorker again, but just did not execute. Only 2 runs out to the cow corner boundary, so yeah.
Yeah, that one onto a decent line and length again. Yeah, and Wilke Mortile, she definitely looks to be attacking the stumps, looking to bowl around about an off-stump line. I think we generally find that the ladies' game, they look to bowl a bit straighter than what you find in the men's game, looking to hit the wicket rather than bowling a sort of a fourth stump line.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's you in the game every ball when you get a bit straighter. So I mean, if a batter misses a ball, you have a chance for LBW getting bowled. So yeah, it's more effective, I'd say, especially in the T20 game where you can try and attack a little bit more. So yes, certainly. So yeah, I'd personally like to see a slip in if you're attacking a bit straighter, especially early on, first 2 overs of a game. But yeah.
I noticed the wicketkeeper was also standing quite deep there, so they're obviously expecting decent carry on the wicket. Just the end of first over, it's 4 without loss. Maya on Victoria Hamoniela. Yeah, Victoria Hamoniela. We got a bit of spin up front here. Victoria, finger spinner.
Yeah, she actually had some good success, if I remember right, from their previous tournament in Kenya. If I believe it was the Kwibaka tournament they played in, and I believe she had some good success opening the bowling there as well for the national or the Capricorn national women's side. So yeah. it's good to see her bowling up front today as well.
Yeah, there, that one down leg side, but she uses nice flight. Looks to work the ball a bit, and it'll be interesting to see if she's going to be getting any turn this early on with a new ball.
Yeah, that could play a huge factor in this game if there's some turn early on as well.
Oh, and that one on the line of the stumps. Looking to play it backward of square. Just rolls out to the square leg fielder. The square leg area, no runs. And we see that driven powerfully down to mid-off. Oh, it's a little bit upish. And so, yeah, Victoria actually doing really well. Yeah, we've seen some really decent fielding so far from the Capricorn Eagles. Looks like they've done a bit of work on their field placings and bowlers bowling to that field.
Yes, certainly. I've also a couple of times when we've trained as a national men's team, when we rock up to training, we see the ladies are busy with their fielding training and their training specifically as well. So I think the improvement they've showed in the last year or two is very impressive for them as well, for the cricketing world actually in Africa and in Namibia, or in Africa and the world, sorry. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and their coach Francois van der Merwe, he came here with a good pedigree, coaching pedigree, and I know he drives his charges hard. And we see Victoria there again onto a length. Yeah, so 2 runs coming from that over, 1 wide and then 1 off the bat. So a good start from Victoria Hamanyela. And yeah, I think at this stage, you can see the Capricorn Eagles are definitely up for it. Their fielders are quite G'd up. They're quite energetic. And bowlers definitely looking to attack. Just looking at, I was talking about the field earlier. On the offside, we have a third man, backward of point, cover, extra cover, and a mid-off. Ooh, and that one, the old Chinese cut past leg stump, and it goes to the boundary. So that's the first boundary. Fairly lucky.
Unfortunate for the bowler there. It looked like a good ball from our side of the gate or from a field. So definitely, but luck to the batsman there.
Yeah, but just look at that, to carry on with that field on the leg side, we've got a fine leg up in the circle, a square leg out on the boundary, and then a mid-wicket and a mid-on. So they're definitely looking to bowl full and straight with that field that's been set. Oh, and again, she's almost getting through. So yeah, Victoria Wilka Mwatile definitely settled in, bowling a really decent attacking line and length the second over.
Yes, definitely. The first 2 balls of the over has been that attacking straight length, line and length she's looking for. She came back well with this second ball, the Yorker, the previous one now, after the boundary, the unfortunate boundary. Oh,
and there an unfortunate bounce. Again, that one half volley, struck powerfully down the ground, bouncing awkwardly for Irene van Zyl.
Luckily, it didn't hit her in the face, because that was very close actually, if you look on the replay.
Yeah, that one just pulled the length back slightly and played out to mid-wicket.
Yeah, that one seems like a better line and length she went there for that one there. So I think if she can settle into that line and length there, she can win this over still, possibly with finishing off with 2 dots.
Oh, and that one also almost getting through. So definitely looking to bowl that full Yorker there. That one delivery, she just missed her length and was dispatched to the boundary. But the rest, she's actually been quite successful. A lot of false shots from Tripano at this stage.
Yeah, she looks to be trying to hit the ball hard almost every ball so far, so she also looks like a more attacking batter. But yeah, there she works it nicely to the deep square boundary for one.
And good fielding being done there. Yeah, so 9 of that over, one very fortunate boundary, and then the other one was a good straight drive just past mid-off. And yeah, Tiripana definitely looking to maybe trying to overhit a little bit and miss-hitting quite a few deliveries that over.
Yeah, it certainly looks like she's trying to overhit a couple, but I think her intent is the right way for it. In the power play, since you only have the 2 fielders out, so you could get away a bit more with playing a bit more risky, especially up front if you want to set a good base for your team. So that your more middle order can come in and hit that last 5-6 overs, coming in at the big boundaries.
Yeah, they run the 2. That's a Tiripana now facing Victoria Hamanyela. And I see for Hamanyela, they've got the long on out and a backward of square out on the boundary, which is to be expected. Just giving a bit of air to that and some great fielding. Is that Diergaard?
Yeah, very well done in the field there by Diergaard. It always helps when you a bowler when the fielders back you up and stop your 2s or 3s maybe. So it's very good to see from the Capricorn women's side so far, yeah.
And I think, also, especially with the spinner bowling, and the batsman trying to use a bit of power, the field it's vital that the fielders cut off all of those boundaries and just don't let the batsman get away.
Yeah, definitely. It also puts you as a batsman under pressure, but if the fielding side's putting you under pressure or stopping those tough ones, the 50-50 chances they take them, definitely puts you as a batting team under pressure as well, so you might tend to go to do something that you shouldn't do, or yeah.
That played out to in front of square. Kayleen Green doing the fielding. Great fielding, good arm, and she keeps that down to a single, so 5 of that over.
Yeah, very good over once again from Victoria. I think the way she plays with her pace, it's very good. She's throwing 1 or 2 up in the air, but when she comes back the next one, she throws it a bit flatter, so it's very good to see from her side as well.
Yeah, you can see she's obviously worked a lot on her bowling, a lot on her flight. We think a guy like Bernard Scholes uses a lot of flight. He's probably renowned for his flight, and it looks like she's also sort of based her bowling on that, different using different flight and just looking to fool the batsman that way. I see it looks like, is it Sunay Wittmann now coming into bowl? Sunay Wittmann coming in from the city end, the northern end of the ground. I was just thinking, with this slower outfield, is it not maybe worthwhile to bring up your third man and rather have a straight long off, especially with the way that Terepano is going about hitting down the ground.
Yeah, I'd definitely go for that idea as well, especially if they're going to bowl that straight and full line, because, I mean, if you miss your mark, it's quite a free hit to hit you straight over your head or past the bowler, so I'd definitely also bring up third man and maybe put out long on or long off if they keep continuing that lining length.
Oh, and that one upish into the gap. It's going to be cut off, yeah. Well cut off again there by Kayleen Green. They get through for 2. Yeah, Sinay Wittmann definitely a little bit of pace there. A nice strong action. Bowls from nice and high. That one moving away from the batsman off the wicket.
Yes, and I see now a field change as well. A deep square coming up for sweeper on the offside.
Again, decent fielding there. Sylvia Shiepu at mid-on, getting in behind that one. And again the Yorker. So it looks like, yeah, that's a tactic which the Capricorn Eagles maybe have discussed before. They've obviously played against these batters before, and maybe they've decided that the Yorker is the delivery to go with, especially with Terepano being so attacking there.
Yeah, definitely it could be a plan. I mean, if you look at modern day cricket, everyone has plans against each other, so it could be, like you said, from previous games they know each other. But there she missed out definitely on the Yorker and gets pulled away to the boundary for 4 runs. But yeah, like you mentioned, Trevor, it could definitely be a tactic they implemented, especially against Terepano, because the way we've seen the seamers bowling against her, it's very full and straight, so it could definitely be a plan for today.
Yeah, that one a little bit shorter, and she swings and misses outside off stump. Yeah, Sinay Wittmann's got a really nice strong action and gets the ball to carry through quite nicely there. Obviously the ladies use a slightly lighter ball than the men use. 156 gram, is it?
Yes, I believe the ladies use 142 grams, if I'm correct. And the men, yes, like you mentioned, 156 grams.
So slightly smaller in dimension and also slightly lighter. And definitely Sinay Wittmann getting a bit of carry there.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे? हाँ।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
So Victoria Hamadjela again from the Baines end. Again flighting that one.
It's very good lining length she's bowling there actually. It's difficult for the batter to get off the mark or off the strike. Even by playing a good cricket shot, that will still be a tough ball to get off strike with.
Yeah, we see committed fielding there. Yeah, that one a little bit too full and played out too long on. through for the single.
Yeah, slightly full on that one.
Just looking to flight it a little bit too much. That one played backward of square. Kaylin Green coming in doing the fielding. Only the single. So far a decent over. Only 2 runs from it so far. This is the 6th over. Last over of the power play.
Yeah, it could be a very good over here for the Capricorn women's team if they could finish, with finishing off with a dot. Only 2 of the over there, so I think it's a very good power play and start for the Namibian women's team, Capricorn women's team. So yeah.
28 without loss after 6 overs. That's the power play done and dusted.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Okay, and so power play gone. 4 fielders now allowed outside the circle. 4 fielders maximum. As we have a look, Sunay Wittmann again bowling. They have a long on back. They have a cover point. I see square leg is now going back, and the 4th one is the 3rd man. I suppose the 3rd man with Sunay Wittmann is probably a decent one, but she's getting a bit of bounce and carry.
Yeah, I think it's also a good field this for if she's just going to try and hit that lining length that she hit the previous over as well, so.
Except maybe the long on must come up and the long off must go back. We've seen Tiripana is quite strong straight on the offside. You see, if she's going to bowl that line, then she's got to have the cover on the offside, I would say, not the leg side.
Yeah, I would agree with that, definitely. And it seems like she's also opening up a bit to get through the offside a bit more. So giving herself a bit more room.
Yeah, they're bringing up the square leg. So if she's going to bowl full and straight or just moving her outside the off stump, that's a good field. Square leg shouldn't come into play. Yeah, that's a better ball, a good follow-up.
Yeah, I think that's more the lining length she's looking for. A good comeback from the previous delivery.
Probably pitching. And that shy at the stumps misses. That would have been close. That was probably pitching outside leg stump. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, pitching just outside leg stump. It looks maybe if it came off a glove.
Yeah, definitely pitched outside leg stump. Still a good ball though. Definitely think that's more the length that she has to look for. But yeah, definitely pitching outside leg. Luckily for the batsman. But it looks like Sunay Wittmann's starting to find a rhythm a bit more now.
Yeah, so Francois van der Merwe speaking to her after a camp that they had a couple of weeks back, and he was also speaking to her about the line and length that she bowls, that commitment that she's got to have 6 out of 6 to bowl that line and length. You know, and when you want to improve your rankings in world cricket, then you need to be really consistent.
Definitely, and I think a great example of that currently is JJ Smith, all-rounder from the national men's team. He's currently ranked 5th or 6th, I believe, on the ICC T20I all-rounder rankings, and yeah, he's been consistent in what he's been doing for the past year or two, so definitely think consistency is necessary for moving up the ranks. in your game, in the environment, in everything. So yeah.
Yeah, that one a far better delivery. Left hand, right hand combination obviously caught Wittmann out. The previous delivery a wide. And she's also seems happier with the long off out. It allows her just to run in and bowl. And that's the first wicket. Adri van der Merwe taking the catch there just in front of square. And Sunay Wittmann getting the breakthrough.
Breakthrough, the Capricorn women's national team definitely needed. It's definitely a good feeling to get that first wicket. Yeah.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
So that wicket brings Marianne Musonda out to the middle, the captain of the Zimbabwean ladies national side. Marianne Musonda, an experienced player, scores a lot of runs for the side. Probably their go-to player.
Yeah, definitely. If I'm not mistaken, she's been captain for their side for quite a few years as well. So she's been around, very senior player in the team. Quite excited to see what she can bring to the table today as well.
And that one again down the leg side, yeah. Also a tall player.
Yes, definitely. It's going to be key how the bowlers adjust to her now as well. So lining links should be adjusted accordingly, definitely. So yeah.
Now playing that out to extra cover. Diergaard doing the fielding.
She looks to be very busy in the field actually. It seems like she's quite a good fielder as well.
I think she's busy in the squad as well, always up to something, and just looks very, very well liked among her teammates. Yeah, Victoria Hamanyella carrying on here. Yeah, wicketkeeper Yasmin Khan just having a look at the field, just getting the angles right. They have a backward of square, a long on, long off. And yeah, they've now decided they're going to have a Looks like Adri van der Merwe out there. Oh, and that one, a big one, bounces just inside the boundary rope, 4 runs.
Yeah, good hit there from Tiripano, going against the spin. Still connected it quite well, so it's good hit for out for 4, almost 6.
Yeah, and there she's, that one's gone all the way, 6 runs. So it looks like she's decided she's going to have a go now at Victoria Hamanyella this over. And this will now be a test, see what Victoria can do to come back from that, whether she's going to bowl it flatter.
I certainly feel she has to go a bit quicker now, especially with Tiripano targeting a leg side. It always means you're a bit slower than you want to be. But yeah, I think also the important thing of T20 cricket in the modern day Isn't also changing up a bit your bowlers. I mean, this is a 4th over in a row now, so the batters have a kind of have an idea what she's been doing. So yeah.
Yeah, and she changed up. She actually gave it even more air there. But I see they have strengthened their leg side field. They've now got a long on, a wide mid wicket, and then the backward of square. Just looking at the Marianne Musonda coming on strike now. They're changing again, right-hander. So they've got a long off, long on, mid wicket, and square leg. Oh, and yeah, that one beating her.
Yeah, that's actually very well bowled there from Victoria. Nice pace through the air. Just seemed like it skidded on from the wicket, no turn or anything.
Yeah, and again there, Musonda reaching for that one.
Yeah, that's so far a very good comeback here from Victoria, the previous 2 deliveries after going for 11 in the first 3. Yeah, good comeback in the over to finish off with the 3 dots, settling into a length again.
Yes, it looks like Tiripana is going to play a more attacking role now. I think, 8 overs, 46 for 1. Current run rate is 5.75. And they'll definitely be looking to up that a little bit. So maybe she's decided she's going to play the attacking role. Mary Musonda maybe going to be a little bit more conservative, just to hang around there with her, look to take singles. Although she's already used up 4 deliveries. 4 deliveries without getting off the mark. Yeah, and obviously dot balls is also vital in this format of the game. Probably we're looking at 30% maximum dot balls as a batting side.
Yeah, it's dot ball percentage is something we've been working on very hard as a team as well. It's become such an important thing in T20 cricket that you don't, like you mentioned, 30% of the balls, you don't want more than that as dots. So it's nicely played out to the sweeper boundary for 2 as well.
Yeah, good fielding there by Kayleen Green. Now she makes a lot of ground around this boundary here. We've seen her already cutting off quite a few runs, cutting off quite a few 2s by getting the ball quickly and getting a throw away. And Shehepo now bowling, and that had a little bit of pace. Sylvia Shehepo. That actually looked to me to almost beat Tiripano by pace. She was she was quite late on that shot.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Sylvia has a bit of energy on the ball, and it's good to see, especially on this wicket with a bit of grass coverage on it. It could bring something for her there.
Yeah, and again there we see her just late on that shot, looking to play it into the. There's a big gap here in the covers where they're looking to take a 1 or 2 there, but she was late on that. And Sylvia Shehepo, definitely it looks to be skidding off the surface.
Certainly, if you look at her action, she's got quite a slingy arm coming through as soon as she releases the delivery. So that necessarily usually means that it would be a bit more skiddy, because it's nicely driven out as well, getting to the sweeper boundary for 2.
So taking a couple of deliveries to get used to that pace there, eventually hitting this gap that she was looking for.
Yeah, it just looked like she went a bit fuller on that one, where the previous ones that she put Tiripano on the back foot a bit. So I think maybe just trying to search for that fuller one a bit.
Again looking for the Yorker there, and played out to square leg. 1 run.
And with that, Zimbabwe also moves past 50 now.
So 50 in the 9th over, which is probably about par for the course.
Yeah, I definitely think so far that's a good start. They've got wickets in hand, so that could set their middle order up. The big hitters to come in a bit later and play their game accordingly.
Victoria Amaniela doing the fielding at backward of square. She's probably a lot wider than a fine leg, so yeah, in between fine leg and backward of square. Another over bowled. Six runs coming from it, so Sylvia Shiepo, a decent over from her.
में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे. इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Hey, and if you're just joining us now, welcome to the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series between the Capricorn Eagles and Zimbabwe playing this afternoon. Uganda, the third side in the Tri-Series. Zimbabwe winning the toss, batting first, 52 for 1 of 9 overs. Kayleen Green coming into the attack now. Oh, and that one beating the outside edge. Mary Masonda looking to run it down. Yeah, and this powered by the women's crick zone.
It's a very good pace that Kayleen's been bowling his 2 deliveries so far. If you look at her compared to Victoria, it's a bit quicker, but okay, that one you see she went a bit slower. It's actually quite a bit of guts there with a smaller boundary out to the cow corner side, that side of the ground.
Oh, Mary Masonda gets the single there. So she now moves on to 2. 2 from 7. Marianne Masonda. And it'll be interesting to see they're giving the leg side to Teripano here. So Kayleen will obviously be looking to attack her outside the off stump. She has a plan bowling around the wicket. Yeah, she's actually like bringing everybody in, so they're looking to force her to go over the top. It looks, no, now they're putting one back out at mid wicket.
Seems like there's a bit of confusion going on out on the field, but yeah, sweeper long off and a cow corner to Tiripano. Oh,
ooh, and that
edge,
one
just past the stumps.
And Tiripano definitely more accomplished off the front foot. Yeah, she definitely looks more at home off the front foot. We've seen a couple of false shots from her off the back foot. That previous over, she was also playing and missing off the back foot. So maybe they need to bowl a bit shorter to her.
That one chipped into the gap between cow corner and deep square. Yeah, it certainly looks like she's frees her arm a bit more than when it's fuller. Tiripano now. So I also think it could be a better tactic to just pull back the lengths a little bit, maybe try some slower balls or some variations. See if the pitch doesn't offer something if you pull your lengths a bit back with those slower deliveries and things. So yeah.
Yeah, no, good over there. 10 overs, 55 for 1. 5.5 to the over. Tiripano.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत. मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में. आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ.
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
हाँ. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Oh, and Diergaard there. Is it Diergaard shying? Or was it Victoria Hamanyella there? Looks like Victoria there, yeah. Victoria Hamanyella shying at the bowler's end. Adri van der Merwe backing it up. Looked to me like there was maybe an inside edge on that one.
Yeah,
Definitely a good line.
It sounded like there was too noise from where we are sitting. It's very good delivery that.
And I've been impressed with Sylvia Shehepo. Yeah, definitely the inside edge. She's definitely bowling with a little bit of pace, getting it to skid through.
Yeah, definitely. She's so far more convincingly quicker than Wilka. Good energies on the ball, everything. So yeah.
And also great fielding of her own bowling there.
Yeah, that helps a bit when you back up yourself as a bowler. It's not nice knowing there's one going past you or maybe a boundary or something. So.
Yeah, that was a good-looking shot down the ground. Yeah, so definitely it looks like the Zimbabweans fancying the front foot, all of them. Marianne Musonda there also, a nice straight drive down the ground, keeping her shape nicely through the shot.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like the wicket's a lot easier if it's fuller as well. On the back of a length, on the good lengths, it seems like it's a bit more skiddier. I think it's much easier for them playing through the line if it's fuller.
Now that one full out into the covers. Again, Kaylin Green doing the fielding, just one run. Oh, she needs to finish this over off well.
Good awareness there from Terapano actually for running when the keeper fumbled the ball down the leg side. It's good awareness there. It's tough for the keeper to get back up onto her feet, throw the ball in whilst you're already halfway down the wicket by that stage. So yeah.
And there again, Victoria Amanyela. Is that Victoria doing the fielding there? And shying at the bowler's end. So still a good energy from the Capricorn Eagles in the field.
Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी
Feeling so good.
Yeah, and Nicole going to have a bit of a break there after his long spell. He's only used to 4 overs in the T20s. And joining me now is Amor. Amor, welcome.
Thank you, Trevor.
You've been enjoying the game so far?
Wow, I really have. It's a very beautiful game. It's fun. Good bowling, good batting as well. Even though it's mostly coming from one end.
I think it's been a great challenge between bat and ball. And yeah, we've seen some good fielding of good bowling changes backed up by some good fielding. And yeah, Kaylin Green, who's been running around the boundary, is bowling her second over now.
Definitely a good start by the Capricorn Eagles here, limiting the Zimbabweans to a very good score so far. And I think if they just keep them below something around 130, it's defendable definitely here.
Yeah, and that was a good shot. Played it very fine. Just got the line that she was looking for. And that is 50. 50 for Tiripano, or 41 deliveries. So she's definitely upped her score in the last couple of overs. Been looking to play big shots. Looking to take advantage of anything loose, which she did there. And Kaylin Green just needs to, you see there, just down the leg side.
Well, there's a small chance there. Of course, if they get Teripano out here, it will give them a very good chance, the Capricorn Eagles.
Yeah, Teripano definitely the most aggressive of all the players. As we see an injury there, it looks like Audrey van der Merwe. She stopped that ball with her leg. Just hope that there's nothing serious there. She seems to be rubbing it. Showing commitment there. I think her knee dug into the ground there as she was going to stop that with her right leg. And we see medics running onto the field. Yeah, and obviously we also see water being brought on, or liquids. In the T20 games, the drinks break. So if there's a wicket that falls, then someone can bring on some drinks. Otherwise, at the boundary, you can drink something. Apart from that, no. So the only time the batsman could get a bit of refreshment is if a wicket falls.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
Well, we're still having a look at that injury there. She seems to be getting better.
Didi Fuster sitting down there.
And Trevor, another beautiful cricket ground here.
Yes, the third one we've been at in almost as many weeks, I was going to say. But yeah, in the last month, we've been at some lovely grounds here in Windhoek, the Wanderers, which is just a stone's throw away from here, to the west of the CCD ground. And then we were at United last week, and now we're at CCD. So yeah, Windhoek definitely showing off her glory here when it comes to cricket fields.
Surely. This feels more homely. A cricket ball could hit you while you are sitting in your lounge.
Yeah, and there's a big net between the field and the adjoining houses. But yeah, many cricket balls have been hit into the neighbouring houses, and also over the wall away from us to the eastern side of the ground. Someone or big hitters regularly hitting the ball there.
Well, it's an invitation for you if you're sitting at home to come watch some cricket then. And
that's right.
We're just here in Pioneers Park at CCD. I think she's up and running, and we can get back to the cricket.
Sure, if you Google CCD, you're going to find the ground. We're here busy with the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series. First game, the first game this morning was postponed until Friday afternoon, just due to logistical reasons. Nothing further than that. Just a few logistics forcing that change, and Oh, and there we see Kaylin Green tossing it up outside off stump. Teripano looking to play a shot and again missing. So definitely the Capricorn Eagles have had a lot more success to Teripano when they bowl a little bit shorter to her. Not getting her onto the front foot. And maybe one criticism so far of the Capricorn Eagles is that they're not using enough bowling changes. They're bowling their bowlers more in spells. Letting them bowl out their 4 overs. Sine Wittmann will probably bowl the death over, so she only had 2, I think, and she'll come back a bit later.
Well, back into attack, Sylvia Shihipo.
And that well fielded. Irene van Sail, the captain of the Capricorn Eagles, picking that up, getting it in, and only a single.
Clearly, Mary-Ann Musonda struggling to get hold of the ball. 6 runs from 16 balls. So the Eagles just need to do something about Teripano here. And close the tap on the runs here.
Yeah, obviously Teripano is in 52 from 43. She's hit a few boundaries. Again, powerfully down the ground. Irene van Sail again behind that one. Getting it into the bowler, and it's only a single. Yeah, Teripano also been a little bit lucky. A couple of French cuts down past her leg stump. But yeah, that's part of cricket. You ride your luck. When it's your day, then you ride your luck. You ride the wave and enjoy surfing. And that one again a little bit shorter of a length. Musonda just getting in behind it. Definitely Sylvia Shihipo dropping a length back a little bit and seems to be quite effective. The Zimbabwean is definitely looking strong on the front foot. Oh, and at the edge, down to find a third man. Through for the single. Yeah, so apart from a couple of shots from Teripano, the batters haven't actually broken the shackles and sort of run away with us yet.
Yeah, Trevor, and that's currently if the Eagles can pick up a wicket, they will play into their favor. But she has played a good hand here so far.
Yeah, that one again played straight out to Irene van Sail. Just for the single coming of that.
Well, you can hear the captain there shouting out to her and saying, finish your over, finish your last ball well.
Oh, that one played over, extra cover. Sine Wittmann doing the fielding, running around the boundary. And then getting through for 2 there.
So a good over there by Sylvia Shihipo. Just 6 runs from it at this stage.
And after 13 overs, 74 for 1. So I think the both sides will probably be reasonably happy. I think it's quite evenly poised at this stage.
Well, the last time these two played, the Zimbabwe side scored 133 runs and managed to defend it. And I think that's also still in the mind of the Capricorn Eagles. But so far, anybody's game here.
Kaylin Green again. Kaylin getting through overs quickly. Yeah, that one just too short and too wide and giving Teripano a free shot outside the off stump.
Trevor, you had a look at the wicket. What would you say about it? How's it playing?
It looks
How
like
much grass do we have on it?
It's got a little bit of grass, but it's properly rolled and it looks fairly decent. So yeah, we saw with that shot, it just came through nicely, and Tiripana could just hit through the ball. So I think it's probably more of a batting wicket than a bowling wicket. And that one again, Tiripano playing and missing the ball, missing everything, even beating Yasmin Khan. Yasmin Khan, the wicket-keeper batsman, she can also bowl a bit. Kayleen Green is the backup wicket-keeper in the side. So basically both of them bowl spin and they keep wicket and they bat. Now that one played to square leg. Diergaard doing the fielding.
Much better from Green. After going for 4 runs from the first ball, making a quite good comeback here. Just needs a few dot balls here. Very slow delivery there.
Yasmin Khan looking for the stumping. Tiripana did well to keep her foot there. She was stretching well forward to that one. Good flight from Green.
Yeah, well deceived there. She needs more of that.
And that one just too short again, outside and also the wrong line. Giving her a free hit. So 4 runs for Tiripana. Yeah, she actually used her feet well there, but she was given the length for that, and we saw Green getting a little bit of turn into her.
Well, definitely Tiripano putting on the stuff here, playing a very good hand for a side. So far, it's mostly come from her bat as well.
Green firing that one in, and Tiripana doing all she could just to keep it out. Another over bowled, so 14 overs, 84 for 1.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, so we're back here at the CCD grounds in Pioneers Park, Windhoek, for the Tri-Series, Capricorn Women's Tri-Series. This game here this afternoon, Capricorn Eagles versus Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe electing to bat first. Chippo Tiripano, 62 of 50. She's been the mainstay of the batting innings so far. Marianne Musonda, she has 10 from 20, 84 for 1 of 14 overs. And Irene van Sail now coming into bowl. So 6 overs left of this innings.
And the Zimbabweans will feel that looking at the wicket column, that they have done very well so far. Just Musonda there needs to take more chances, take some risk, play some shots, and help her side to a better score.
Yeah, I think she's just maybe looking just to take singles and allow Tiripana to bat at the other end. Tiripana playing all the shots, but she obviously doesn't need to use up too many dot balls. And there she's listening
goes.
to you. Kayleen Green again picking that one up, doing good work on this wide mid-wicket boundary.
And that's one thing we can compliment the Capricorn Eagles here. The fielding has been really good. A lot of 4s turn into 2s. Great fielding from the girls.
Yeah, Kayleen Green, especially on this mid-wicket boundary out here, has done put in a lot of yards, done a lot of good fielding, cut a lot of 2s down to 1s. Cut off a lot of boundaries, as you said. Chiepo Great throw over the stumps.
But a good yorker there again. Just creating that pressure.
Nathan Sal just making a small adjustment to her field. That one played down to fine leg. Nathan Sale catching it down at the bowler's end. Maybe just as well. There was no one backing up at that stage.
And definitely great stuff by Van Sale here. The Capricorn Eagles definitely need to pick up a wicket. It was like a slower ball there, slight misfield, but just a single.
So far 4 runs of this over. Five of the over, 1 ball to come. Should be looking to finish it off well. Teripano plays it out to the mid-wicket area. 4 runs.
Yes, Trevor, commentator's curse right there.
But just looking at the field placing she has to be for Teripano. She can't give her anything too straight, because then she's giving her that shot out to mid-wicket. You see that was just too straight and allowing her to play it down there. So she definitely got to adjust her line to Teripano. She's got a very strong offside field. All her protection is on the off.
So 10 more from that one. Brings our score to 93 for 1 after 15 overs. So the Zimbabweans have done the hard work so far.
Kaylin Green finishing off here. So far 3 overs for 20. She'll be looking just to bowl a decent over here. Keep that run rate down. Oh, playing a miss.
Well, it would be good if she can bowl this whole over to Musanda. And Musanda comes out.
And a great bit of fielding, a great catch there. Irene van Sail, the captain herself. That was a good catch. We have to have a look at that one again. Look at her getting down low. Yeah, great catch. Really great commitment down there. Keeping your eye on the ball, getting down to it. Watching it into her hands. Watch this again. We're not watching it again. No, we are. Just watch this commitment here. Great captain's catch. Yeah, and
definitely a good catch there. That's what the Capricorn Eagles needed here. That wicket is going to make a big difference. We're going to go for commercial break.
So good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे.
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Well, we continue after that wicket.
Yeah, to Teripano, and she just keeps that one out. She's been joined by Modesta Mupachikwa. He's also the wicketkeeper of the side, number 7 on her back. Yeah, and again there, Kaylin Green. She just pulled her length back slightly here to Teripano. And The Ripana just keeping those 2 deliveries out. So yeah, so far a great over. And that one, playing that over long off for 6.
Good shot there by Teripana, using her feet there.
Is that Audrey van der Merwe down there? I think so. She would have thought that she was in business at first, and then that went over her head. Oh, and again the Chinese cut. She's been most effective with that shot today. Played it a few times and just missed the leg stump every time. So yeah, a single.
And that brings up the 100 for the Zimbabweans. 100 for the loss of 2 wickets.
I think 7 of that over with the wicket. Just missing the off stump there. We saw the Capricorn Eagles will be happy with that 7 with the wicket. And the 4 overs to go. 100 for 2. 10 and over takes them up to 140. And again, Irene van Sail. Yeah, after that great catch we saw her take there, previous over, back into the bowling here. Teripana playing that down to long on, just the single. So Mupachikwa now, the wicketkeeper, she'll be facing. Here to face a ball. Batsman, the batters had crossed that previous over. That's why she never faced. And she's off the mark with a single there. Shy at the bowler's end.
Smart play by Mubachikwa. Just getting off strike, giving the strike to the player that's in. 75 from 57. Teramano.
And again, just waiting for that and playing it down to square leg. 4 runs. Yasmin Khan coming through and having a chat to Irene. That one was probably just too straight and too short. Yeah, we see there again, just that wrong line to just on leg stump, allowing her to play that shot, especially with the length that she was given. That one skied.
Not the easiest chance.
Not getting there, but it was over her head.
Got a good attempt from her, but of course a very difficult chance that was. Not the easiest catches there.
You see, a better line there and getting the false shot.
They're going for that's 2 in there.
Yeah, Mupachikwa looks like a really fluent batsman. A couple of shots we've seen. Waits for the ball nicely. Plays it under her eyes. That one again just down the ground. Shanae Wittmann doing 1 run.
So they managed to get 10 runs off that over. Brings the score to 110. 3 more overs to go, Trevor.
That'll be interesting to see who's going to bowl the 3 overs.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे मैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Going into our 18th over, Sylvia Shihepa back in the attack with the final over. 3 for 17 so far. She needs to make this one very tight.
That called no ball. Costly at this stage. Overstepping, umpire S.O. Haynes just showing her there. And it's a free hit. We see...
Let's look at that no ball there. Yeah, definitely way over the line. And a good call by the umpires. Well, she picked up an injury, it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like she's injured her ankle there. And now come off. Yeah, injured her ankle, maybe twisted it there as she was bowling that one. So Sunay Wittmann now going to come and bowl, and it'll be a free hit. Yeah, not very nice having to come and bowl, not having been given a chance to warm up properly. And you're going to come and bowl on a free hit.
That's what you call a setup, Trevor. Not intentional though. That's a chance. Run out.
Yeah, chance of the run out. Okay. So we're having a look at that, a review for run out. It's obviously another no ball, so there's going to be another free hit. But this will now be interesting. As we see... and the ball hitting the stumps, and that's a blow for the Zimbabweans. On a free hit, Tiripano being run out. Tiripano being run out off a free hit, which is almost sacrilege.
Yes, Trevor. So for once we can say that was a very good free hit.
Yeah, Sunay Wittmann, unfortunately she bowled a no ball for height, so it's going to be another free hit.
But well played by Terimano. 80 runs from 59 balls. She has definitely put her team in a very good place here. Well played by Teripano there. My apologies.
That was a no ball, and it's going to be
another free hit.
Oh, a free hit, so the wicket doesn't count.
And they just realized that now. Bit of excitement there.
Yeah, that's all the excitement of T20 cricket. So you got nothing to do the rest of the afternoon, Wednesday afternoon in Windhoek. Most people get off work early. Come down to CCD grounds in Pioneers Park and come and have a look at the Capricorn Women's Stride Series. Capricorn Eagles against Zimbabwe. This game really well set up. 111 for 3, so it's on Nelson. So Nelson got the wicket. Obviously that and that one just too short and allowing her to play it out to the square leg boundary. And the well stopped there. Is that Sylvia Shiepo? Yeah, sorry, she's off. Wilka Mwatile. Great fielding from her. Cutting off the boundary. So now Wittmann now making a couple of fielding changes. You know, if there's the same batsman, you're not allowed to change your field. As we have another left-hander who's come in. Kellys and Lovu. Plays that to fine leg. Through for the single. Kellys and Lovu, the left-hander. Modesta Mupachikwa, the wicket keeper, she's the right-hander. Oh, and again there's going to be a no ball. So now Wittmann just missing her length here. Probably looking to bowl Yorkers and now 2 full deliveries. Just wiping her hand there on the dust.
A second no ball in the over. The last one cost a run out.
Yeah, actually her third no ball of the over. Oh, sorry, her second, but the third no ball of the over. That one just touched the pad, not called wide. Looked like a slower ball. And Lovu is facing. Oh, and she's excited. Don't think there was anything on that. Pitching outside leg stump. Nothing wrong with the line. So after the 18th over, the score, 18th over, score 118 for 3, 118 for 3. And we have 2 newish batsmen at the crease.
Yes, Trevor, and that kind of plays into the hands of the Capricorn Eagles here for the next 12 balls, just to keep this 2 at bay and try to keep that score below 130. But of course, with wickets in hand, the Zimbabweans will try to go for it here.
We see Sylvia Shiepo is just walking towards our commentary area here, and see her calf is bandaged. Got some ice on the calf at the back there, so obviously calf damage, and that's not a nice injury.
Very quick between the wickets there. Picks up another single.
So Mupachikwa, since she's come in, has just been pushing and taking the run. 7 from 6 now. And Ndlovu now facing the left-hander in Ndlovu. She hits that one strongly down the ground. Sunay Wittmann picks it up. They get through for 2. Yeah, good throw over the stumps. Good arm there from Sunay Wittmann.
And they get 2 more runs there.
Yeah, Renee couldn't get down to that one. Slipping pitch. They get 1 run again down to Sunay Wittmann.
Well, Trevor, at this stage, so far, a very good over for the Eagles. Couple of singles and a 2.
Yeah, that one, Renee putting a bit of back into it, and the batter playing and missing outside off stump. Mupachikwa in that instance. That one up in the air. Oh, and
a drop there by the fielder.
Mwatile, Mekelaye, Mwatile, who's on for Shiepo at this stage. Unfortunately, dropping that one. So 19 overs, 125 for 3. 6 runs of that over, so good over for the Capricorn Eagles. Definitely putting in a lot of effort there. A lot of energy. Deserved a wicket. We see her having to make a lot of ground and still running when that ball got it. Just not quite getting her hands under it. It was just a bit away from her and not quite judging it. It's difficult when you're still running and trying to take a catch. So this is the last over. Mwatile. Welcome Mwatile. Will be bowling the last over.
Well, the Capricorn Eagles need to close it out here.
Oh, and again, French cut.
Good start there, good line, good length.
Yeah, good bowling, good fielding as well. Victoria Amanyela at fine leg. Getting around, cutting it off, keeping it down to a single. An appeal there. Probably again just outside the leg stump there. Bowling right arm over to the left-hander. We have a look at it again. Yeah, definitely pitching outside leg stump. Maybe would have just clipped the leg stump by getting a bit of swing there.
And she gets a dot ball there.
Oh, that would have been interesting to see. Did she hit that onto a pad and did it then pop up, or did it hit the ground first? If it popped up, then yeah, there was a chance that she could have been out caught. We have a look at the replay. Yeah, it looks like a straight onto a pad or a foot, and and up into the air. Sine Wittmann doing the fielding. They're not going to take a second to her arm.
But what bowling we're seeing here in the final over. Mautile. Just 2 runs and a leg by so far. 2 more balls to go.
Giving a full ball. Fielding done there, and
yeah, that brings up
the 2.
That brings up the 130 for the Zimbabweans. Just 1 more ball to go. So Trevor, the loss of Tiripano paying off in the favor of the Capricorn Eagles here. Looks like it was going to be a big score.
Oh, and playing and missing, so that's a dot of that last ball. 130 for 3. And I think at the end, yeah, as you said, Tiripano was keeping that scoreboard going. I thought when she was in there, 145, 150 was probably on. But they pulled it back nicely there. Good last couple of overs, 6 and 5 runs coming from them. So, yeah, well done by the Capricorn Eagles. 130. So when they come out to bat,
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Feeling so good.
Well, we're getting back to the action here at CCD Cricket Fields here in Windhoek Pioneers Park. The Zimbabweans won the toss, decided to bat first, and they put up a score of 130 for 3. And now the Capricorn Eagles coming in to try and chase this down. Of course, I'm joined by Lofty Eaton, the Richelieu Eagles player. Welcome. I see you had a talk with Trevor earlier today.
Yeah, it's good to be next to the field in a different role today. So really looking forward to the next couple of days doing this.
Yeah, with less pressure.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that it's less pressure next to the field, sitting in the commentary box than on the field yourself. So, but I'm so far definitely enjoying my time out here.
Well, all we do here in the commentary box is sit here and make demands. Should bowl better, should bat better. That's all we do here. We don't have to go through what you guys go through there.
Yeah, I think a job as a cricketer is one of the tougher jobs to have, but yeah, definitely seeing things from your guys' aspect today, it's also quite a tough thing actually to manage. So yeah.
We're opening the bowling here for the Zimbabweans, Piri.
A good start there by Sunevatman, hitting it out to the deep square leg boundary for 4 runs, showing the right intent from the first ball to start off the chase for the Capricorn national women's side.
And definitely very risky to start with the spinner here.
Yes, look, in the T20 format you can be a bit more attacking up front. Definitely helps the batter that there's only 2 fielders outside the circle, but yeah, bowling deliveries like that won't help you necessarily. Hit back straight over past the bowler's head. But yeah, spinner up front, it gives you a chance, especially with batters coming a bit harder with the 2 fielders up front. But if you get it wrong, you're gonna go travel a bit, fetch it a bit. So yeah.
You're a spinner yourself, so let's see, Piri. 2 more runs here. So we'll just take a single. So good start for Wittmann.
Yeah, good start. So for 9 of 3 deliveries, 2 boundaries in the first 3 deliveries. So good start for the chase of 131 here.
And if you get it wrong, Lofty, it puts the pressure on the bowling side immediately.
Yes, definitely. Starting off the innings, especially when you're defending 130, which is not a very, very high score, it definitely puts you under pressure starting with 2 boundaries as a fielding team. But yeah, let's see if she can pull it back here. Maybe try and squeeze in a couple of dots and get away with the over maybe.
Bowling to Diergaard now. She bowls that one wide.
Another full toss there from just over the fielder, that short extra cover for 1. So Diergaard also off the mark now.
So for the Capricorn Eagles women's side, it's very important that they don't lose any early wickets here. That one also had some flight, a good stop there in the field.
Yeah, it's definitely important for them not to lose wickets early on, get a good platform in the first 6 that allows you to set up the game for yourself in that last 14 overs. Yeah, very good start from the Namibian women's side, yeah. 11 after the first over.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
Well, coming into the attack now, Sibanda, number 9 on her back. She's bowling to Diergaard. Looks pacey there. Diergaard will feel she lost out on that one a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Early on in your innings, you want to get a couple full tosses or half checkers maybe, just to get one through the gaps or get one over the top for a boundary or something. Give you the little bit of a confidence booster early on. And they perfectly played for 6 over the deep square boundary, almost fine leg boundary.
Well, that's just the 4th ball she's facing. Yes,
Yeah.
and it goes for a boundary. So also shows that she's confident.
Yeah, very well picked up. Very well picked up the short ball there. So played it very nicely, placed it very well as well. There's another one that goes down to the fine leg boundary for 4 more. Seems like the bowler's just missing a lining lengths here. Diergaard capitalizing on it. So very good to see for the Eagle or for the Capricorn women's team so far.
Well, Simbanda there definitely missing her length. Not a good start by the Zimbabweans here when it comes to their bowling so far.
Yeah, definitely under pressure, but so far 21 after 1.3 overs. Namibia going on along nicely.
And she squeezes in a dot ball there. Good work in the field. And of course the Capricorn Eagles definitely looking for a win against the Zimbabweans. It's something that they've been craving for a while.
Yes, definitely. I think it's something they've been wanting for a while now. It's probably the bigger battle between associate teams in Africa at the moment for the ladies cricket. Namibia and Zimbabwe always good competitors playing against each other. So I definitely think the Capricorn Eagles would want to win here today against them. It would be a massive confidence booster for them as a team as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, beating a side ranked 4 points ahead of you, because the Capricorn Eagles are rated 16th, and of course the Zimbabweans are 11th on the rankings. So the Eagles kind of the underdogs here, so they have to definitely do something to cause some upset here. And a good start so far from 2 overs, 21 runs, no loss.
Yeah, very good start here. Setting the tone from the start, putting the Zimbabwean bowlers and fielders under pressure, but going out with the right intent. It's always a good thing when chasing, especially in T20 cricket and modern day cricket. So yeah, very pleasing to see so far.
Mavinga into the attack now. So Pili didn't last, just 1 over for the spinner, and Mavinga now coming into the attack. Mavanga. Quick.
Yeah, inside edge there to fine leg. Very good comeback here from the bowler so far in this over. Applying some pressure to the Namibian batsman in the first couple of deliveries, so yeah.
Oh, those first 2 overs made it easier for the Capricorn Eagles side to just take their time now. And Wittmann gets bowled there. Mavinga picks up a first wicket.
Yeah, very well bowled there from Mavunga. Perfectly executed Yorker, coming back a touch as well. So yeah, played very well bowled actually from the bowler there.
So Wittmann has to walk for 9 runs of 5 deliveries.
And it seems like Yasmin Khan coming into bat for the Capricorn Eagles at number 3. Wicket-keeper batter for the women's national team. Also quite an exciting player. She's recently played in a tournament in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, if I'm not mistaken, which is very good for her development as a player as well.
Tell me, Nicole, what advantage does it give, especially you yourself also as a wicket keeper? What's the advantage when you go out batting as a wicket keeper compared to other players?
The thing is, you in the game for all 120 balls over 20 overs, so you see what's happening every ball. You get a feel of how the pace is of a wicket, the bounce, the turn, all those kind of things. So yeah, I'd say it's a small advantage for a keeper to be a batter as well, since you already know what's happening mainly on the wicket. You've got a pretty good idea what's going on, so yeah.
Khan just going behind that one. Good shot, but a good fielding. It's a good start by Mavinga here. Picking up a wicket for a side.
Yeah, definitely breaking that elite partnership that the Capricorn Eagles had. Also only conceding 2 runs of her first 5 deliveries so far of the spell. So going along very nicely here. Definitely swinging back the momentum, or not swinging back the momentum, but turning things back to the Zimbabweans' favour, but after a good over year so far.
And a good finish there. Just 2 runs off that one. 23 for 1 after 3 overs. Commercial break coming up.
महारथी जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है। अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Another change in bowling again. So unlike what we saw from the Capricorn Eagles, which the captain was bowling out all their bowlers in the start, here is a lot of changes. Maranga.
Yeah, I think it's something you see quite a lot in cricket these days, especially T20 cricket, where the first 6 overs, especially the bowling lineup, gets chopped and changed quite a lot. You don't want to become too predictable, I would say. So by giving an over, say, or a bowler, say 2 to 3 overs in the beginning, that 3rd over could be set up to go after, because you know what she's been doing for the previous 2. So I think that's also why they've been changing things up a bit.
Let's see what Maranga can offer here. A good start.
Yeah, good start here from Marange, getting 2 dots of her first 2 deliveries, seeming like a mystery kind of spinner, looking like a leggy but almost like a offie as well. So impressed with the first 3 deliveries here so far.
So just good start so far. Just need to keep her disciplined. 4 dot ball so far.
Yeah, very good discipline showed by her so far. She's not leaving her area. She started off with 5 deliveries now, or 5 in a row on the same spot. It just shows you what the consistency can do. Put some pressure on the batters. So yeah.
But not much to worry about the Eagles. Fortunately, they had those 2 overs that they started pretty well. So I can still have a look at her and see how she plays. Good shot there for no run. Maiden over.
Good over there by Marange. But still good intention by Diergaard there on the last ball. Hitting the middle fielder quite hard as well. So I think the Namibian team going on quite nicely still. Going at 6 over. So they still on track for their run rate. Yeah.
Run rate not an issue at this stage. It just required run rate is 5.57.
Driven nicely there by Yasmin Khan to the middle area for 1 run.
Oh, definitely Mavunga having a tail up here. After picking up a wicket in the first over and just going for 2 runs. Good dot, a good yorker there and good block as well. So she is definitely trying to pick up another wicket here. Bowling some good yorkers. How does Diergaard respond to this?
That's very nicely bowled there by Mavunga again. 2 dots now against Diergaard so far this over as well. So Diergaard struggling after a very good start actually. I think she was 11 of 6 balls, now she's currently 12 of 17. Oh.
And I think mostly because when she plays the shot, you can see she's mostly looking for boundaries, not really trying to get the ones and the twos, but mostly looking for the big shot. And yeah, putting pressure on herself at the same time. But a very good shot there, and good fielding as well, straight to the player.
Yeah, look, the intent she's showing is the right intent. It's always good to see when a batter's going a bit harder. But like you mentioned, she's putting herself a bit under pressure by having another 4 dots here now, where she could have easily gotten off strike, gotten a single, got off strike, go to the next over. You're still batting again though. So yeah, I think it's important for her to just keep calm and try to stick out one ball at a time. So yeah.
Well, she's going for that McCallum kind of batting. And there, 2 runs of her second over as well. So going at an economy of 2.
Yeah,
Mavunga.
Yeah, very good start here from Mavunga. Controlling things a bit here after a good start for the Eagles, Capricorn Eagles. She's just pulled it back a bit for her side, and yeah, it looks like Marange will be continuing for a second over as well.
Yeah, so Dihad just needs to just get a single here, get off strike, and don't allow her to bowl to the same bowler. Marange bowled the maiden over, and a good start there, at least 2 runs there for them. A bit hesitant there, can't come back, but good running.
Yeah, Marange going a bit too straight there. Luckily Diergaard didn't capitalize on that one. That could have been 4. Very nicely bowled again there by Marange, and there's an appeal for stumping going upstairs now, made by the umpire ESO Haynes.
Well, let's have a look at that. Should be quite close.
Yeah, from where we're sitting, it looked like Diergaard was comfortably back in the ground. We can see it's a fair delivery as well, so
okay, there we have a look. Oh, let's see if we can get a better shot of that.
seems like it's not out.
Yeah, not very conclusive to change the decision on field. Because, yeah, but you could see clearly she had gone back.
Yeah. Okay, so Diergaard carries on 27 for 1 after 5.4 overs. The Capricorn Eagles currently against Zimbabwe's national women.
Good shot there, and dropped. Came straight to her.
Yeah, a chance for the Zimbabwean side there. Would have wanted it to stick, but no, just keep on going, yeah. Very nicely driven there by Yasmin Khan for 4 straight over the bowler's head. Bowler just giving it a bit of air, allowing Yasmin to get underneath it and just let that swing flow through. Very nicely played. Puts the bowler a bit on pressure, but yeah, now for the final ball here of the power play as well.
One of the tactics that the Zimbabweans are employing here, you could see that they wanted to get early wickets, coming in with the spinners and attacking. And not a bad start, I should say.
Yeah, so far it's a good steady start for the Namibian women, the Capricorn women's national team. 32 for 1 after 5.5. After a very good start actually, 21 for no loss after 2 overs. The Zimbabwean women pulled it back a bit, but still very good start for the Namibian women, yeah, indeed.
The umpires having a look at the ball there after it was hit out. Hi Myers, are you going to wave at us? How are you enjoying Namibia? Now we're sitting here in an air-conned office. No hard work here. The players doing all the hard work out there. Still a bit of discussion on the ball. Umpire seems to be happy with it.
Final ball of the power play to come now. Hopefully the Capricorn Eagles can finish it off well here.
Had a good shot there. At least 2 runs available.
Very well placed by Yasmin, beating the square leg and the 45 fielder in the gap. 2 runs to end the power play. 34 for 1 after 6.
So the Capricorn Eagles will fairly be happy with their start.
Yeah,
in the power play.
Yeah, definitely. 34 for 1 after 6. Good start, chasing 130. It's a good platform for them to be free or play freely now, since 4 fielders are allowed outside the circle. So more singles, more 2s will be available now. So it's definitely a good platform to get going basically from here now. So yeah.
So coming into the attack now, number 6, Mushangwe. Looks like she's also going to bowl some spin.
Yeah, seems to be like a leg spinner. Very interesting to see what she can bring to the table here. As you know, leg spinners are always the more interesting part of a bowling attack, in my opinion. So
yeah, it can go either way when you bring on a leg spinner.
Yeah, it's tough being a leg spinner. So but yeah, a bit of confusion there in the middle between the 2 batters. Luckily, nothing came from it, but a good start from Mushangwe.
She was a bit hesitant, not the best of throw, but the running has been a bit hesitant from this too. There was definitely 2 in that one.
Yeah, a little bit hesitant, as you said. I think if they went from the beginning, they wouldn't have been that little bit of stress about possibly a run out. Oh, very well played by Dirgat through the covers. Again, another 2 there. This time more convincing running as well.
So what happens in the middle when you're playing with someone? Do you agree how you run? Do you check that this is a good running player that you're playing with, and then you decide according to that?
Yeah, definitely. It helps a lot when you're batting with someone that's on the quicker side of the team, because you know you've got that backing when you want to take a quick single or something. But yes, you definitely look at it in certain areas of the game where you run a bit harder than other areas of the game. But yeah, it's hit out to the cow corner boundary for another 2 runs. Very good intent shown by Diergaard this over so far. So far 6 of the first 5 deliveries.
She's definitely a very good striker of the ball. Enjoys playing her shots, as you can see here. And just 6 runs from that one. 40 for 1 after 7 overs.
Yeah, good over there by the Capricorn Eagles. Think getting the momentum back a bit after a couple of good overs.
Well, we're going to pay some more bills here.
महारथी जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे.
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी.
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
Maranga to continue here. A good start. Dot ball from the first delivery. Well, a good thing I've seen from Khan here, she plays every ball at its merit.
Yes, definitely. She's definitely a batter to look out for. We've seen what she can do in the previous or the couple of past years that's gone by. So definitely a valuable player for the Capricorn Eagles as far as the batting department concerns.
Good stop there by Sibinda.
Yeah, good
Simbanda,
fielding there.
very good fielding.
It helps out the bowler building the pressure as well.
Another good over here. 5 dot balls so far. Just need to close it out here. Yeah, great stuff. Her second maiden over.
Yeah, figures of 0 for 7 in 3 overs, 2 maidens. It's very, very impressive stuff from the off spinner there. Capricorn Eagles currently batting at 40 for 1 after 8 overs. Still needing 91 to win from 12 overs, 72 balls.
Oh, they're just going to push on for the next 5 overs and so on. Just try to score 5 or 6 per over and put the pressure back on the Zimbabwean side.
Yeah, definitely. You want to have a quick rebuild here. Get some good overs in, swing the momentum back to your side. So if they can get a couple of good overs here in the next 2, 3, 4 overs maybe, it definitely sets them up for a possibility of a win here today.
Mushangwe back in the attack. They get a quick single there. And they need more of that. Just searching around for singles.
Very nicely bowled there by Marange. Beating the batsman on the inside. It seemed like it just skidded on with the angle.
Yeah, definitely. Good start by, I believe it's Mushangwe. Two runs only scored so far from 4 deliveries. Good connection there, just for 1 run.
Yeah, good hit that from Diergaard. Unfortunately, he went straight to the field there. It could have possibly hit the gap, but it could have been two or 4 runs maybe.
Definitely 2 more here. A slight little misfield there, just helps them through easily.
Ah, nicely driven by Yasmin Khan to that long off boundary, and good running by the 2 as well, getting back for that second.
So 5 more runs added by the Capricorn Eagles here. 45 for the loss of 1 after 9 overs. So looks the game in the balance at the moment. Any side can still take this one.
Oh, definitely. The Capricorn Eagles would be pleased with that the fact that they've got 9 wickets in hand still. It allows them to go a bit harder now, especially in the next couple of overs. So yeah, but the Zimbabweans doing a good job so far by keeping or restricting the Namibians to as little as possible per over.
Good shot there by Diergaard. Just finding some space and cutting it for 4 runs.
Yeah, nicely played. Well, a bit off a line there, but very well played by Diergaard. Getting a boundary early in the over, it's important to put the bowler under pressure a bit as well, so yeah.
Quick single there, well judged.
Yeah, well ran there by the Namibian batsmen or batters. Still good efforts in the field from the Zimbabweans. It's good to see from their side as well.
Both sides have showed us quite very professional fielding. Each side also dropping 1 catch. That looked quite. I mean, the Eagles' catch was not. She was running back. That was not that easy. But the catch that was dropped, yeah, both sides actually dropped. The Eagles dropped 2 catches, and the Zimbabweans dropped 1.
Now look, fielding has become such a big part of the game where 1 or 2 catches, maybe a run out or something, can win you the game completely. So it's very good to see that both the sides are very professional at what they do in the field. So yeah, it's very good to see for cricket in back home, especially now as well with the ladies.
Diergaard sweeps there for 2 more runs. So 8 runs of that over. Brings the score to 53 for 1 after 10 overs.
Yeah, good over there for the Capricorn Eagles. Getting 8 off the over boundary, it's very important as well.
More importantly, also not allowing Mirangi to play out her 4 overs there.
Yeah, Mirangi, good spell actually, 4 overs for only 13 runs. But yeah, it's not always as deserving as getting a wicket though. Probably pretty sure she would have wanted a wicket for that spell she had. But well done to the Namibian batsman to sticking it out, and now maybe getting on with the next few bowlers.
So coming into the attack, number 12, Nglovu. Maybe a better throw. They would be under pressure, but they picked up 2 runs there.
Yeah, you could see the intent from Yasmin from the get-go. She immediately called for 2. Just a little bit of hesitation once again, but luckily no consequence from that.
So the Zimbabweans will be looking to pick up a wicket here. This partnership growing for the Capricorn Eagles. Misfield there. Another 2 more.
Well run there by the Capricorn Eagles again. Just slight misfield there from Tripano in the field. But definitely 2 runs that will help the Capricorn Eagles here a bit.
Wow, she saved the team. Definitely 2 runs there. Great fielding.
Very well done there by Piri in the outfield on deep square. Not the best of deliveries by the bowler, but Yasmin almost capitalizing on it, getting 4 almost, but very well done by Piri out on the boundary. Just driven down the ground for 1 to long off. Diergaard on strike now for the last ball of this over.
Let's see how Nglobe finishes off here. Another good over from the Eagles. 8 runs from that one as well.
Yeah, good running from the Eagles, especially the first twos they got. Quite tough ones they ran. So it's very good intent from the 2 batters here. Ticking along nicely with the required run rate as well.
Well, we're going to go to the pay more bills.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे. इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Well, Simbanda back in the attack. The Zimbabweans need to pick up a wicket here. Put some pressure on the Capricorn Eagles. And of course the Eagles would look to score some more runs here.
Nicely driven down the ground to start off the over for 1. Bit uppish, but good intention by Diergaard once again.
Little misfield there, and they get another single in. Better start here by Simbanda. Just short of the fielder there.
Yeah, Diergaard looking to hit that one over the boundary. Probably not timing it as clean as she wanted to. Still gets the one though out to deep or deep and wicket rather. Sorry.
And so far, a lot of misfields costing the Zimbabweans some singles in this over.
Yeah, could have possibly had 2 dots, 3 dots maybe by now, but both misfields costing him a single each. Getting a bit sloppy now, the last 2 overs here in the field.
But also, Nicole, very good to see a lot of fans coming in here at CCD, coming to watch some cricket.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a good thing for women's cricket back home, actually all over. So it's always good to see that the people are invested in women's sport as well, not just in the men's game. But yeah, it's very good to see people coming out today. Hopefully over the next few days, over the weekend, we have a bit more people here supporting our national women's team.
Definitely, these games will be going on until next week, Tuesday. So tomorrow we have 2 games. And you are more than welcome to come join us here at CCD. It's also known, I believe, as the Telecom Fields in Pioneers Park.
It's actually used to be the Trans Namib.
Yes, Trans Namib, yes, there you go.
Yeah, it's been a couple of names it went through now. It used to be Trans Namib, Tal Park, and now CCD. So yeah.
So Piri coming back in the attack. And Diergaard will be looking to remind her what happened in the first over here.
Hopefully Piri can get off to a better start in this over. Struggled in the first one. Starting off there as well with the one bit shorter. Good fielding out there on the boundary. Saving 1 run definitely there for the team.
Piri now bowling to Khan.
Oh, missing out on that one a bit. Inside edge, just past the stumps. Definitely felt she could have hit that one maybe. Very nicely driven straight over the bowler's head for 4 runs. Khan just using her feet to get to the pitch of the ball and hitting it nice and straight. Brings up 4 runs to her as well.
So far not the best day in the office for Piri.
Yeah,
lots of length.
Seems to be struggling to find the area. One full, one short. So, but in between.
And a good single there. Just getting off strike.
Nicely paddled there by Yasmin Khan, manipulating the field a bit, getting a 1. Good start to the over here so far from the Eagles. Diergaard also using her feet there to just chip it over the bowler's head for 1. Good intent shown by her once again.
Final ball of the over. What does Piri do here?
Sweeps it out to Kya corner's boundary for 1. 8 of the over. Good, another good over here for the Capricorn women's. 74 for 1 after 13.
And just staying with the run rate there. 8 more runs from that over. The required run rate currently at 8.14. So these two have played themselves in now. 7 more overs to go.
Yeah, it's very important, as you mentioned. Both of them are in now, so it's very important that one of the two, either way, has to carry the team through till the end. So,
and there you have look at the warm there. Not much difference between the two sides at this moment in time. Just the Zimbabweans losing 1 more wicket at this stage. You can see the Eagles is going a bit down there. Just need to pick up the run rate here.
Mushangwe changing ends now, coming back for a 3rd over as well.
At least 2 there. Goes all the way to the boundary. Good start.
Yeah, good start to the over here for Yasmin. Another misfield there by the Zimbabwean woman. But indeed, what a start to the over, especially trying to apply some pressure on the bowler. Getting a boundary of the first ball, very important for the Capricorn woman. Oh, missing out on a full toss there. Scampers through for the 1.
You can see clearly a frustration there.
Yeah, well, she could have put that one away. She could have had 8 or 10 maybe, possibly, over the first 2 balls of the over. Big shout there for LBW. Seems like there's been some bat involved.
Let's have a look at that one. Difficult to say. Looks like there was some bat involved as well. Good comeback here.
Yeah, better speech he's bowling. The previous one. Don't give that speech he's bowling there doesn't offer very much to the batsman, so it's quite good to see that she's also varying her paces and everything.
Good shot there. 4 more.
Yeah, very well driven by Yasmin Khan, using her feet once again. Getting to the pitch of the ball, driven nicely, passed along off boundary for 4 more.
So 10 more runs already and 1 more ball to go. So the Capricorn Eagles picking it up a bit here.
Yeah, definitely good start to the over. First 5 balls. Make it 11 probably from this over. Yeah, very good for the Eagles. The required run rate also dropped below 8 for the first time in a couple of overs, which is positive signs. So yeah, 85 for 1 after 14. Diergaard on 34 and Yasmin Khan on 36.
And right now we're going to go to the marketplace.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Muvanga back in the attack. She did well for a side so far.
Muvanga coming back into the attack, starting off where she left off as well, actually. Bowled pretty 2 good overs in the first 2 overs were 2 good overs, only going for 4 runs. So, and there she
picks up a wicket.
Seems like it could be a no ball, maybe.
Yes, the umpire showing us there no ball.
Seems like the umpires are just getting.
Just want to confirm.
It seems like she's out. Yeah, Yasmin Khan caught on the square leg in the ring. Full toss.
Let's have a look at that one again. Whoa, that looks like a no ball for height. Let's have a look here, give us a better idea. Wow, that looks like a no ball for height.
Yeah, it's definitely closer than you think. Pretty sure that should have been called as a no ball. But unfortunately, Yasmin Khan has to depart after a very well played 36, putting her side in a very good position.
36 runs just from 33 balls. Good stuff from her. But a much needed wicket for the Zimbabweans. They will be very delighted with that.
Yeah, and it seems like Wilka Moatile is batting at number 4 for the Capricorn Women's today.
That's number 17. Watile. Wilka. Let's see what she's bringing to the party here. So, Mavanga continues to cause havoc here. Picking up a second wicket.
Yeah, she actually seems like she's the only one that's really been troubling the Eagles batters, bowling consistent line and lengths, which is a good thing to see. So, yeah. Oh, 4th dot there in this over so far for Mavunga. Eagles needs to get something going here. Run rate's climbed to 8.62 again as well.
Yes, definitely good stuff from her. Great bowling. That's a man of the match kind of bowling there.
It's nicely driven by Wilka down the ground for 1. To end off a pretty good over for Mavunga. Only 1 of the over. She's currently has figures of 2 for 5 in 3 overs.
That brings our score to 86 for 2. 5 more overs to go. Required run rate is 9 per over. That's what the Capricorn Eagles need to score here if they have to win this game.
Yeah, it seems like Perry's back into attack for a 3rd over. Quite a bold move, actually, in my opinion. Bowling spinner this late still in the innings. But you never know, it could pay off.
Looking at the required run rate of 9. Quite a bold move, definitely. A chance there. 4. 1 bounce 4.
Yeah, nice hit there from Wilka. Showing good intent on the first ball of the over, getting a boundary. Almost by inches, it was almost 6. So good start, putting the bowler under a bit of pressure from the beginning.
Good shot there. Just between the 2 fielders there. Well placed. And 6 more.
Yeah. Very nice blow there by Wilka Matwile. 6 straight over the bowler's head. It's a very good start for the Eagles here. 10 of the first 2 already. Piri struggling a bit today. So far conceding 29 in 2.2 overs. Eagles batters seem to be getting underneath her.
She needs to make a good comeback here. Oh, that's wide. More pressure on Piri.
Yeah, definitely 11 of the first 2 now. Not a great place to be as a bowler, honestly.
You would know. Another single there. So already 12 of this over, and 3 more balls to go. What does Dirgat do?
No, she hits it out to long on for 1. Bit uppish as well, but well short from a fielder. Good over here from the Eagles so far. 13 actually, sorry, from the first 4 balls.
Another single.
Oh, look, it seems like this over didn't pay off for the Zimbabwean women as they wanted to. So far going for almost 16, 17, still a ball to come. So it definitely helped the Capricorn Eagles, where their run rate dropped from almost 8.7 to 7 now. So
last ball of the over. Swing and a miss there.
Yeah, miss stumping actually as well. Could have been the wicket they've been looking for. Keep a bit quickly there with her hands. Yeah, well gone there if the keeper completed the stumping. Good over nonetheless for the Eagles. 16 of that over definitely helped swing back the momentum to their side. Needing 29 of the last 4 now at 7.25 over.
Yeah, definitely a good comeback in that over. Just 4 more to go.
Looks like Mushangwe is going to bowl a last over now as well.
Changing ends again. She has now bowled 2 overs from both sides, both ends.
Nicely driven by Dirgat down the ground for 1.
Well, it looks like with Wilka coming in, Dirgat is happy to take the singles now.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like Wilka's been sent in with some kind of intent. I wouldn't say it's a license to go hard at it, but definitely try and hit the boundary or 2 here and there. So definitely eases that pressure a bit off Dirgat.
Well, we are into the 17th over and we still have spin on offer. Interesting tactics from the Zimbabweans, but it's working so far in this over for them.
Yeah, it's definitely paying off so far this over for them. Previous one I didn't. Getting 2 dots so far and picking up a wicket now as well. So definitely paying off this over, but not with the previous one.
Yeah, good over for the Zimbabweans. A single, 2 dots and a wicket.
Yeah, picking up Wilka's wicket looked a bit more dangerous than Dirgat. So now coming into bat for the Capricorn Eagles is Kayleen Green.
Well, I'm sure that the Eagles won't be disappointed with the call of sending out Wilka. She has done some damage in the last over.
Yes, definitely. it's swung back the momentum a bit to the Capricorn Eagles.
We're going to go to the marketplace. We'll be right back.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे. इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Good over there from Mashangweg, only going for the one run and picking up the wicket of Wilka as well. Should be very pleased with how that over went. Namibians needing 28 of the last 3 overs here.
Yeah, but pressure back on the Eagles, the Capricorn Eagles here. But overall, a very good competitive game to open this tri-series. Both sides are doing quite well. And we hear there's an opportunity for a super over. There's a tie between these two.
Almost a chance there for Tripano on the square leg in the inner ring, going a bit uppish from Diergaard. But yeah, it will be definitely interesting to see if there's a tie, to see how who comes better on top in the super over. Always interesting to see it happen throughout a cricket game. So yeah.
Chance there. Another quick single by the Eagles.
Yeah, good running there from Diergaard actually, knowing she's running to the danger end. So good running there from her side.
And good bowling by Mbanda so far. First 2 balls of this over, limiting the Eagles just to singles. And Diergaard goes for it. Oh, that's green.
Oh, what a lofted drive there by Diergaard. Moves into the 40s now with that boundary. Believe it's the second six of the innings so far. Very well played.
She was going a bit quiet and brings some action here.
Not scoring boundaries regularly in the past couple of overs, but bringing it back now with a good swing.
And 2 more on offer here. Yes, good running between these two.
Oh, well done. Good running there between the batters. Having a bit of a swing, Diergaard running out to the deep square boundary. No one on the fence, so easy 2 there for her.
No, definitely have to go for it now. Put the bowler under a bit of pressure. It's another opportunity. It's going to be difficult. And they take good running.
Yeah, very good running there from both the batters. But uppish, another chance there for the Zimbabweans, but falling safely. And the Eagles did very well by coming back for that second one.
Yeah, this thing they feel that chose the wrong end to throw. But 2 more runs for the Eagles.
Yes, so far it's definitely bringing the Eagles back into the game as well, with 12 so far of the first 5 balls of this over. So good end to this over for the Eagles could be a good thing. Nicely driven to long off. Bit of hesitation for a second, but decided not to go. Good over nonetheless for the Capricorn Eagles. 12 coming off of that one.
Yeah, brings our score to 116 for 3. So just 14 required from 2 overs. Interesting stuff here. Yes, 15 required from 2 overs for the win. 14 for the silver over.
Yeah, also Diergaard, or going past the previous best high score or previous best score, I see 47 not out now is the best international score for the Eagles.
She has played a very good hand here. Also has been patient when she requires, when she was needed to be patient.
Yeah, she's actually been carrying this innings very well for the Capricorn Eagles, playing a good role from start to hopefully the end. Hopefully she can take a team over the line, big, very good knock if she can. Worked into the mid-wicket area for 1 run.
Mavanga back in the attack. 6 runs so far from 3 overs and 1 ball for her. Doing pretty well for her side. Good bowling.
Yeah, she's definitely been the standout bowler from the Zimbabwean team so far today. Bowling consistent areas, consistent line and lengths. Not offering the batsman too much, which that's all you want to do as a bowler basically.
Well, the Capricorn Eagles need to come up with something here to disrupt her flow. It's a good shot there, just for 1 run.
Oh, nicely driven by Kaylene. Quite powerful shot there. Unfortunately, only one going straight to the long off boundary fielder. Oh, shot out to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Almost a very good effort to take a catch there. But that brings up Diergaard's first international T20 50 for the Capricorn Eagles. Very well done to her.
Let's have a look there. Oh, that she looks like it's 4 runs there.
Yeah, it seems like it's actually 4 runs there. Driven out to the long off boundary again for 1.
You can see on the replay there, when she falls, she lands on the ball and her leg is touching. Very difficult to tell from that angle. The action continues. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, good over from Mavangu again. Only going for 5 in this over, which brings her into a very special spell from a 2 for 10 in 4 overs. Quite remarkable.
We're going to go quickly to the marketplace. Be right back.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है. अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे. इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे. फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Well, into our final over here.
Nice shot there from Diergaard over the extra cover area. Running back for the second is Kaylene. Makes it safely. It's a good start from the over for the Capricorn Eagles. Needing only 8 runs to win now of the last 5 deliveries.
Well, just what the Zimbabweans needed there, a dot ball.
Yeah, very big swing there from Diergaard. Luckily, she didn't go out or miss out on it, so 8 from 4 needed now.
And she got 6 more there.
It's a big blow there from Diergaard, hacking one across to cow corner deep mid wickets area for 6 runs. Brings up her third 6 for the innings.
And you can immediately see the body language of the Zimbabweans. They know this game is almost over.
Yes, definitely. You could hear the crowd's reactions as well from the Namibians. As soon as he hit that thing, it erupted. Yes, so definitely swinging things into the favor of the Capricorn Eagles here.
And as you can see, according to this field, it's a lot of singles on offer.
Yeah, needing 2 from 3. It's all you need to do, get 2 singles, and you win the game.
Well, that's not how she does it.
Yeah.
That's 2 runs available there.
It's a good win for the Namibian or the Capricorn women's national team. You can see the fielders running in delight onto the field.
Definitely a very good win for the Eagles here.
Yeah, very special to witness what the Capricorn Eagles did today. Very special innings by Diergaard. Batted from the beginning till the end. 62 of 60 not out. Very good innings from her, and very pleased with what we saw from both sides actually today. Yeah.
Well, definitely she paced the innings pretty well and takes her side over the line.
Yeah, she started off with a bang actually at 11 of her first 4 balls, and then she started batting a bit slower, but later on in her innings she just kept on escalating, so bringing her strike rate back to above 100, 103 to be exact.
Well, definitely good start to this tri-series from the Capricorn Eagles.
Yeah, good one for the Capricorn Eagles in the first match of this Capricorn Women's Tri-Series between them, Zimbabwe and Uganda. Looking forward to see what's on offer tomorrow with the games against Uganda at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Namibia Capricorn Women's National Team against Uganda Women. And in the afternoon to follow Zimbabwe Women against Uganda Women, I believe.
Yeah, so much more cricket coming this whole week and as well as over the weekend. So make your way here to Pioneers Park, CCD. That's where the cricket is taking place. And come have fun with us. Yeah. We're going to go on a commercial break shortly, and after that we will speak to the 2 captains as well as the man of the match.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है। अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Feeling so good.
Well, let's have a look at the match summary here. Tiripano starting very well here, scoring 80 from 60. Musondo, the captain, also came in there with 14 from 26. So as you can see, Tiripano definitely was the only one outstanding for the Zimbabwean batters there.
Yeah, I think from her side, she would have liked it if one or two batters could have helped her, supported her a bit more throughout the innings. Sometimes you wonder where that could take them with a total, maybe 140, maybe 150. But yeah, I think special credit to the Namibian bowlers for pulling it back nicely. In the middle, they lost it at a small stage, they lost it a bit, but they came back very well with the ball. So yeah.
No, clearly you can see that she was playing on a different wicket than the rest of the team. And also not good bowling there by the Namibians as well. As you can see, the bowling figures looking very good.
Yeah, Sunay Witman and Kayleen Green, actually, both of them stood out today for me. Bowling good areas, good variations, good speeds, everything. So just shows you how evolved their game has become. So it's a very good thing for women's cricket back home in Namibia.
And of course, Ken and Dirgat, they the two that had a very good partnership there. Wilker came in, did some damage, 13 from 12. So, and of course, Dirgat ending it there with a 6 and a 2 at the end.
Yeah, very pleased for her batting all the way from the beginning to the end, scoring 62 of 60. Generally, that's what you expect from your openers in a game like this, where not chasing a very high score, so you'd like someone to stick around till the end, and that's exactly what she did.
Well, great stuff by the Eagles, and I'm sure the Zimbabweans are going to make a big comeback. There's more games to come, lots more cricket, women's cricket here. And we're just waiting for the captain of the Zimbabweans, Musona, so we can have the post-match interviews here. Of course, Trevor on standby to do those. So good game of cricket, good atmosphere. Also thanks for the fans that came in today. Tomorrow from 9:30 we'll have cricket here at CCD, so you are more than welcome to join us as well. It's going to be 2 games tomorrow. So there's more chance for you to come watch some cricket. Also thanks to TV2 Namibia for bringing the speeches. Okay, crossing over now to Trevor for the post-match interviews.
Captain with me, Marianne. Condolences, close game. If I can just think back to one incident would probably cause you to be about 15 runs short, was that run out of a no ball when Tiripana got run out. I think that caused you a bit of, I wouldn't say problems, but it probably caused you to be a little bit short of where you would have wanted to be.
Yeah, I thought she really batted well. She really composed herself in as much as Namibia was bowling very well. Credit to them. But it happens. These are things that happen in cricket.
Yeah, and obviously only the first game of the tournament, so a lot of time still. You would have acclimatized a bit today. Your thoughts on the wicket?
Yeah, it was a good wicket. I think anyone who applied themselves, either batting or bowling, had something. We saw Namibia bowling very well. They also batted very well, so it means it was a fair wicket. I thought probably we just did not apply ourselves up front with the bat and the ball as well. So it's quite unfortunate that it happened in the first game, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, thanks a lot for having a chat with us, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
And now the Capricorn Eagles captain, Irene van Zyl. Irene, you excited? You happy? All those emotions.
At the moment, there's still a bit of a loss for words. But yeah, definitely excited. It's good to get the tournament off to a winning start. And to have this little pocket rocket perform like the way she did, and the rest of the team, it's amazing. It just shows you the hard work that has been put in since coming back from Botswana last year, September. And we can just go, I feel we can get better, we can do better. We gave them 10 to 15 runs too many. So tomorrow is off to Uganda, a new game, but definitely thrilled to have got the win.
That's right. First time against Zimbabwe, so wonderful. Well done. And to you and your side, good luck for the tournament. And let's call on the Rasta. You know, we played bowls with her the other day, and when I watched her rolling the woods, I never thought she could hit a ball like that. But yeah, Rasta. Rasta, well done. A great knock. And I think your highest score so far in internationals for Namibia.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very well done, and good luck for the rest of the tournament. And we hope it's a great tournament for you and for the side, and well done.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
And just hang on, you're going to receive your prize from Mr. Iso Haynes, the umpire.
Well, great friends from Trevor there doing the post-match interviews. Until tomorrow, 9:30, when we meet for more cricket here at the CCD in Windhoek, Namibia. Until then, it's bye from us.